Honey is nature's special gift. Its color, scent and aroma depend on the plants the bees collect the honey from. In Hungary, bees like several hundreds of plants. The most common honey types, however, are the acacia, linden, sunflower honeys.
Honey is the product of nature. It is delicious because the taste of nature gets into the beehives. The bees fly out and collect all the sweet juices you can find in nature. They convert it to simple sugars to glucose and fructose. They ripen it and store it in the cells. The cells are kept so the honey can be preserved for an unlimited amount of time.
As yeast and microorganisms cannot proliferate in undiluted honey, the sweet solution can never perish. But what does extracting honey mean, and what exactly is the job of beekeepers? Gábor Farkas helped us in answering our questions. One of the biggest apiary in the Transdanubian area is the Farkas apiary, near the Tata Lake that in 1990 has started to trail the behavior and the migration of the bees in springtime, so that they can offer the most excellent products to their customers. The extracting of honey begins with a ceremony. After opening the hives, the beekeeper injects a puff of smoke.
During forest fires, the bees are able to sense smoke. They imbibe honey so that they can leave their home and look for another place to live. This instinct still exists. If they sense smoke, they impregnate themselves with honey, and in this somewhat tranquilized state they become easier to handle.
The beekeepers categorize the honeycombs. Some stay in the beehives during winter, the rest of honeycombs goes to an extractor tent.
The wax caps are scraped down and the honeycombs are inserted into an extractor, a large drum that centrifuges them to draw out the honey.
Ancient cave drawing proves that bees and honey have been part of human life for several thousand years. Nowadays, honey is beloved for its many beneficial effects. In the Western cultures, honey plays binary roles. It is medicine and food at the same time. Honey contains many valuable material, for example vitamin D, biotin, vitamin C, minerals, trace elements, 10 essential amino acids and antibacterial substances. Honey, depending on its type, after a while becomes dense and crystallized, a process that depends on its fructose-glucose rate.
Honey contains 70 to 19% of water. Honey can be preserved for several thousand years. They say honey has been found in the pharaohs' graves. This honey has been found in a crystallized state, which is a natural process and does not affect its quality. However, after heating, honey reclaims its original liquidity again.
It is interesting that some cultures don't consume liquid honey.
In the north, for example, the Scandinavians prefer honey in its crystallized form. After extracting the honey, they pour it into big bowls or trays, and when it reaches a more crystallized state, they cut it in pieces and use it for sweetening.
Honey proves that something that is healthy can be delicious as well. In 424 TV's beekeepers advise: have 1 spoon of honey every day. Sweeten your tea in winter with honey instead of sugar. It makes it tastier and more healthy. Sweeten your days with honey.